out, blame it on the outro.
Hello guys, my name's Osiera, and today I'm doing a moped vlog. You may have seen the teaser for this. It's a video where my camera has been mounted too low, so you only see like the steering wheel and the speedometer and the, I don't know what the fuck, the rev counter maybe, I don't know. And so now I should have calibrated or positioned the camera correctly, so now you can see the road actually, because that's what you want to see. You want to see the road where I'm going, and you don't want to see the that fucking ground, because that's not interesting. At least I don't think so. Maybe you think so. If you think so, you can comment it, and then I can upload the whole fucking trip where I'm going to get food and shit. But now I'm going to first to the petrol station, because I'm really low on gas, or petrol, or whatever the fuck you call it. And I need to get gas first, and then I'm going to stop, hang with some friends. They'll probably mock me because of the fucking camera and shit. But oh, I'm meeting a guy here. I really hate meeting people here. It's a small car, and this is probably the biggest part of the road, so it's okay. Downshift a bit. Check. It's okay. I didn't see anyone. He's painting his house. I'm also painting my house. And it sucks. It's so fucking boring, and it takes so fucking long time. And shit and stuff, and oh my god. This moped, this is a Suzuki TS50X 2001 model. It's a bit faster than regular mopeds, because it's registered in 2001, and we didn't get the EU requirements until 2000. No, this is a 2000 model, registered in 2001, so it's allowed to go to 60, because we got the EU regulations about how fast mopeds are allowed to go, like to 45. We got that in 2001, somewhere in 2001, and this should be at least allowed to go in 60, and if it isn't, then fuck my life, then I'll explain the police why my thing goes 60. I think there is a blocker thing in the I was about to say body, but that's not it. In the exhaust somewhere, I think there is a what we call plumbe. I don't know what it's called in English, plumb. But I think there is one in the exhaust of this, so it might go faster if I remove that, but I don't know. The carburetor of this one is like China crap that I bought, because I got this moped without the carburetor, so I had to buy a carburetor. And I bought this China shit for like 11-12 bucks maybe, and instead of like $170, so I got it. So it was worth a shot. Maybe switch carburetor like once a year maybe, instead of buying one that will hold for like 5 years. I really thought it was worth it, because this moped is not my main. I have a Yamaha YZF, which I'm going to drive when I get my license. I'm going to drive it, but for now it only I have to stick with the 50cc, because the Yamaha is not registered. It doesn't have a license plate, so I can't legally drive it. But when I get the license plates, I'll definitely be driving and maybe recording. This moped only has one mirror. I don't know what your thoughts about 1 or 2 mirrors. I think it looks cooler, cleaner with 1 mirror, and I don't have 2 mirrors. But I think I like it with 1 mirror. That's all I need, really. Since this is a moped, I can just turn around and look behind me, see if anything happens. But yeah, there is something about the cylinder of this one. Or like the motor. I think it's in the cylinder. It has like this metal-like sound. Sometimes comes with this one, but occasionally there is this metal like clunking. I don't know how to explain it, and I think it is or it may be the cylinder, the rings on the cylinder which is busted, or it can be that the cylinder hits the top, or it's not correctly centered. I don't know. There is something about the motor of this one, and it also may just be the carburetor which makes it go not optimal, because the carburetor takes in too much air. It's not the adjustment screw, and it's not the idle screw. It's none of those, because and it's not the jet either, because I've switched like jets on this one like 40 times, and this is a 70 jet, and when I jetted up, I jetted up first to 75, and then it got too much fuel, and that was just me fucking with the mixture screw. I didn't do it correctly. Then I switched down to 72 nozzle, or jet, it's jet I think, and it went worse, or it went like basically the same with too little fuel. So I decided to put in a bigger jet, like fucking overkill, because I was annoyed then. So I put in an 80 jet. That's 10 jets bigger, for fuck's sake. And that didn't change it a bit. It went the same. It actually went worse. It sounded like it got less fuel. So I switched back to the 70 nozzle, and it goes okay. It may have been the fact that there was oil in the gas, because this is a 2-stroke. And a funny story actually, when I got this, because I got it for free, and I got it at this guy I know, but the moped was at his father's house. It's very close to mine, or yes, to my house. And the moped was at his father's house, and the keys were also in his father's house, but they were different parts of the house. Or the moped was in the shed at his father's house. So we went to his father. He doesn't live there anymore, and we got the key for the shed. He didn't mention the moped key, and we didn't think of it. And we got in the shed, and we got the moped. It didn't have a key, but we could roll it home. It didn't have a carburetor either, so we wouldn't be able to start it. But we got the moped home, and when we got home, some days went by, I got bored, and I hot-wired it, and then the oil pump wasn't working, which it is now actually. It's really rare on these old mopeds that the oil pump actually works. But the oil pump didn't work, so I hot-wired it, so the oil pump didn't work. Oh my god, I can't get my words correctly. But I hot-wired the moped, and I took some oil out of the oil tank and put in the petrol, so that it wouldn't get destroyed from not getting any lubrication. And it worked. It didn't get or it got a bit too little oil, so I just overkilled it with oil just to make sure that it didn't get destroyed. But it got kind of half broken, but it works but now it works. And after I got the key, I have really not switched the petrol of it, so it got too much oil, making it not go as it should. And yeah, that really sucked. But now I'm going to get some more petrol, so maybe it will go even better now. I don't know. But it seemed like it was a jet, but it wasn't, so I really don't know what the fuck this moped wants. The guy I met in... No, you didn't see that because I cut it out, or I will not show you that footage. But in the start, when I rolled out of the garage, I actually met the owner of this moped. He hasn't seen it, and I just told him it works and everything and shit and stuff, and just revved it a little bit, you know, showed it off. Because last time he saw it in working condition, that was a long time ago. It's like been, I usually say 8 years, but I really don't think it's been that long. Oh my god, I did that corner way too wide. I hope nobody saw that. No one saw that. Okay, that's it. Oh, she never seen it. Oh shit. I may have done fucked up. Yeah, this will be the first time actually riding this bitch through, I was going to say the main lane in the city, but it'll be the first time riding it through Centrum, maybe? That's what it's called? I don't know, really. I actually legitimately don't know what it's called, unfortunately. No cars around. I'm saying luckily a lot. Let's stop saying that. Oh my god. No, I won't make it. Fuck. There I fucked up because I kind of let go of the clutch and it didn't want to, and then it wanted to, and everything went to fuck, and I'm almost not moving up this god darn bridge. I hate this fucking bridge. Because, of course, I'm riding a moped, and luckily no cars are behind me. I just keep saying luckily, why? But, no cars behind me, so I could just roll as slow as I want to, do whatever the fuck I want. I'm really hoping that I'm going to have enough gas to go to the petrol station, because if not, then I done goofed. The petrol station is really not a long way from here. I hope I don't get stopped either. Because I only have the park light in front, I don't have main, I don't have, I don't know, the headlights, I don't have high or low. He was also on moped. This is tuned though, so he is going way faster than me on that little motherfucker. I think he has a 125cc engine in that, and if I'm not wrong. I was going to say correct me if I'm wrong, but why the fuck would you know? At least I think his is, at least judging from the sound of the exhaust on that one, it sounds like a 125. It's at least a 4-stroke, I know. It's a Honda Dax. Dax? I don't fucking know. Stop busting my balls. Thinking good time. that one okay. Actually, I didn't think so, but it would. I just check if I'm still or if I'm recording, and I am. But yeah, I actually filled this bitch up to the rim. To the brim, I don't know. It's the first time since I got this one that I've had a full tank of fuel. Or I have had a full tank of fuel one time, but then it all fucking ran out on the street. No, well, not on the street, but in our garage. I'm just putting the fuel injection thingy to regular, because it's been on reserve for like God knows how long. But now I can finally drive this motherfucker at full speed. I've actually never had this many RPMs on it on like a flat ground. I've always been lying on 7,000, between 6,000 and 7,000, but now it actually goes to 8. I really think that I overkilled the tank. I must have overkilled it so fucking much when I put oil in it. I must have overkilled it so much because it's still not 100%. It's like 90% maybe. It's still not as I want it to be. Oh my god. Oh my god. Slow down, shifting.